welcome back. Still talking shit about EA and their crappy games.
I'm just playing a quick game.
Send me another invite.
I think I saw him.
Oh, well, I already talked out shit. Yep.
You guys are just starting? Oh shit, the whole time I thought,
It's gonna take a while to start an EA game. This shit is ridiculous. Alright.
Woo!
Damn, I thought I played
I know.
fucking bastard.
Let's see what the news crew
Oh
say.
my god.
Lions get the win over on the road over the Bears. Ooh, Charles Davis don't believe in your boys. Hello? Game? I just joined. I just didn't do this on me.
Yeah, I thought you guys were fucking them
This
playing.
game is... Okay, good. I had to leave the franchise mode for this shit to happen. I can't even see my jerseys. Yeah. My color rush.
Oh, come on, you're underneath, bro.
Fucking game, bro.
Damn, I blitzed my DBs too.
Oh, I've been trying that thing you talked about playing as a corner. I see what you mean by it now. Yeah. It worked in my last game, even though I didn't win it. But I see what it means.
Well,
You call timeout?
Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears
I had to. I had to.
71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Nothing
Awesome.
like
You
the
get it first.
fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. This is fielded at the goal line.
Outside? Oh, man.
Ooh.
And
The dirty spin
here
move.
he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll run here with Lindsay. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Play action. It's Newton. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. The shotgun snap for Newton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
A gain of 7 and pick up the first.
He was open too. He overthrew.
From the gun, there's Newton. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
My players don't like to catch picks.
McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton eluding the pressure right.
Good
play. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A.J. Green, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
No, I just got done playing with Ray.
No. I just got that playing with Jeff. Did you hear him? Did you hear him?
Now flags.
I don't know how to watch it.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Yeah, no.
They're coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
We're going to watch it.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled
Just
there.
like normal, they don't block.
Fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs...
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm watching it now. I see in the chat room, Oz is there. He fucking, yeah, he only goes in your chat room these days, huh?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Rodgers. Fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The
no one joins into my fucking room. So I have to talk shit when I can.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries
right. 63.6. Oh, that's a nice number.
I can log in soon.
Alright, yeah, I'm going my
Well, I could do better if I fucking could run the fucking ball.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division.
Oh my God, I'm playing a
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Huh?
The end result, 21 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
Christian McCaffrey's talking about.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the 50, Newton. And Graham's got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Oh, wow.
And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Okay.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. K'Wan Short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Flushed out right. And he's got it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A.J. Green with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Bears push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, Rodgers. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Good pick.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger.
Tried to make him play that short.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Well, following the interception, here's Newton. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Newton dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton.
Oh!
And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown.
God damn it.
Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as the Bears push further out in front. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll see you down in Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And Gibbs got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come on 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability. The sack resulted.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. From the red zone now, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Again has it complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Now it's Lindsey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Newton, flush to his right.
Damn it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete.
Ow.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Rodgers again now. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Prater for the extra
Hey, I scored.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Newton on 3rd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
You got to hold on to that.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Damn it.
It's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know why I do that.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd make 1 more play, could have had our shutout.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And an alley to run. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. He's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Yeah. Couldn't do anything.
You play tough right now. You have chances to put in the 7.
What? I didn't get that. What?
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output That's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough
couldn't get anything to do with running.
So for Chicago,
that's been shitty
the
all
moving to
season.
7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Detroit, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Right. Ooh.
How your game going, Raymond?
You said what?
How your game going?
Not good. I just lost. But what's new?
All right. Later.
It doesn't matter. I got bye week, yeah.
The fuck? How is there no X Factor database game? The fuck? Yeah, I might just save this game for tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright. Who do I play? I played Dallas. They 8-1. How the fuck are they 8-1? Who do they have?
Who's that? Who's 8-1?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, fucking Cowboys, man.
8-1. Who was playing? Who is that?
I don't know what I need to do to get a win. I really don't.